I always thought I was a normal kid. I liked to play outside, eat ice cream, and watch cartoons. But when I was 6 years old, I found out that I was different from most people. I had multiple allergies. It started with a peanut butter sandwich. I took one bite and felt my throat close up. I couldn't breathe. My mom rushed me to the hospital, where they gave me an injection and told me I had a severe peanut allergy. They also did some tests and found out that I was allergic to eggs, milk, soy, wheat, and shellfish. That meant I had to avoid a lot of foods that other kids enjoyed. No pizza, no cake, no cookies, no candy. I had to read every label and ask every waiter about the ingredients. I had to carry an EpiPen everywhere I went, in case of an accidental exposure. I had to be careful about what I touched and who I kissed. Having multiple allergies affected my daily life in many ways. It made me feel isolated and different from my friends and family. It made me anxious and scared of trying new things. It made me miss out on a lot of fun experiences and opportunities. It made me yearn for a normal life. Living with an allergic condition can be challenging and frustrating. You may feel like you are missing out on many things that other people take for granted. You may also worry about having a severe reaction that could endanger your life. But you are not alone. There are millions of people who have allergies and cope with them every day. In this section, I will share with you some of the ways I found to cope with my condition and seek support from others. One of the most important things I learned was to avoid the things that trigger my allergies as much as possible. For example, I have seasonal allergies, so I try to stay indoors on dry, windy days when the pollen count is high. I also avoid lawn mowing, weed pulling, and other gardening chores that stir up allergens. I wear a face mask if I do have to go outside or do some outdoor chores. I also check the pollen forecast and take allergy medications before my symptoms start. Another thing I learned was to be prepared for emergencies. I always carry an epinephrine auto-injector with me in case I have an anaphylactic reaction, which is a life-threatening allergic reaction that can cause shock, a sudden drop in blood pressure and trouble breathing. I also wear a medical alert bracelet that tells others about my allergies and what to do if I have a reaction. I also inform my family, friends, co-workers, and teachers about my allergies and how they can help me if I need it. A third thing I learned was to seek professional help when needed. I see an allergist regularly who helps me diagnose and treat my allergies. He also prescribes me allergy shots, which are injections of small and increasing amounts of allergens that can help reduce my sensitivity to them over time. I also see a therapist who helps me cope with the emotional and psychological aspects of having allergies. He helps me deal with stress, anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem that can result from living with a chronic condition. Finally, I learned to seek support from others who understand what I am going through. I joined an online support group where I can share my experiences, feelings, and tips with other people who have allergies. I also participate in local events and activities organized by allergy organizations and charities. I find it helpful to connect with people who can relate to my challenges and offer me encouragement and advice. These are some of the ways I found to cope with my allergic condition and seek support from others. They helped me improve my quality of life and make me feel more confident and hopeful. I hope they can help you too if you have allergies or know someone who does.